Hi everybody, Tom Sparks with Sparks Media Group here. Today we're going to use the new Matterport Pro 3 camera and scan this particular property, which is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, approximately 1,891 square foot home on a 7,840 square foot lot. In this video, I'm using the screen recording of the Capture app, and I'm speeding it up by 200%. I'm scanning the entire inside of the house as well as the lot on the outside of the house. In the description below, I'll put a link to the actual tour of this property. So right off the bat, what I noticed is this scan process is going really quick. No alignment issues at all. In fact, I only had 2 alignment issues on this property. I deleted them from the video, but they were all due to operator error. One of them, I was scanning the first floor while I was still on the second floor, and so obviously it didn't know where it was. And on the second one, I was standing pretty far away from the previous scan, and so I think it was just a little bit too much distance for it. As I scan, I like to mark windows, so you'll see me doing that throughout this video. Now, something to note that the Pro 2 might have had a little issue with is this bedroom I scanned with the closet doors closed first, and then I'm doing additional scans with the closet doors opened. With the Pro 2 camera, it would have saw this closet door open and it would have noticed that there was a difference from the previous scans, and so it wouldn't have known how to align itself, and we probably would have got an alignment error. Now in the second bedroom, there was a mirrored closet door here, and originally I was going to mark it as such, but I decided not to because I still hadn't scanned the inside of the closet door. And again, this is another issue where the Pro 2 would have thrown an alignment error because it saw through the mirrors, or it bounced off the mirrors, and it didn't know how to realign once we opened the closet doors. So now I'm going to take the camera outside. On this particular day, it was raining off and on, and so I wanted to scan most of the inside of the house first before I was doing the outside spaces, because I was giving the rain some time to go away, and it did. It cleared up a little bit. So again, this is where the Pro 3 outshines the Pro 2 a little bit, because originally I scanned this living area with the patio door closed. And so between 50 and 51, I opened the patio door and I was able to see the outside space. And normally I would like to get my scans a little more neat and in line, but because I was literally dodging raindrops, I wanted to maximize the use of my time. The biggest thing I notice is that when you're outside and you're circling the Matterport camera on a sunny day, your shadow is going to get caught. So I was really trying to avoid my shadow getting caught. And I think I did a pretty good job. I think right around 54, you might be able to see a little bit of my shoulders and head, if that's what that is. But I didn't see myself in any of the scan points. And so I think it came out pretty good. It'll be interesting to see when you're scanning an outside space that's fairly large and there's no hiding areas, how far away you can get from the Matterport without losing Wi-Fi connectivity. Now this backyard had a pool, and you'll see that coming up. On the dollhouse view, the pool is blacked out. So what I would like to see, maybe on future, maybe a firmware update or a future camera release, is the ability to show the water, show the depth of the pool, so it's not just a black void. Now, after I did scan point 61, I moved the tripod to the top left corner of where that pool area is, and I did a scan, and it was a little bit too far. I did get a alignment error. So I moved the tripod and put it to where now scan number 62 will pop up. And then I just kept them closer and circled around, and so where scan point 65 is going to show up is where I was trying to go right after 61. Now after scan point 72, I was going to go in that back corner, but there was a lot of rain that had fallen and the water was dripping off the tree branches, kind of in a random pattern, if you will, and I didn't want to risk getting the camera wet. Here's another example where the Pro 3 is a rock star, where scan point 74 is previously, when I was doing 19, 20, 16, 18, all those, that door was closed. And so I was able to go back in the house and scan without any alignment errors. I think the Pro 2 might have had an issue with this. Here's another example. When I scanned number 53, there was a gate that was closed right here. And so when I came back around and scanned 81, I had opened the gate, and you're now able to see through it, and there was no alignment issues. Now at this point I was going to go back outside and scan more of the front yard on the right side of the house, but it really started to rain at that point and I don't want to get the camera wet, so I just cut the tour short. And there you have it. So it took a little less than an hour even with my alignment issues, and I was able to scan 1,891 square feet and approximately 7,800 square feet of lot with the Pro 3. Take a look at the actual tour in the description. The link will be there. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks, guys.